Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, we are back for more Trauma Center. We should finish the game tonight. And in preparation, I've been handed my tools for tonight. Check it out! Donut's not here right now, I don't think, at the very least. So, there. It's my doctor's kit, okay? I think it's missing half the tools that it used to have. But, you can see inside, it's got, like, knobs and stuff. You can... Oh, man, the O2, it's going up, and now it's going down. It's going way down. It's going negative. And then this oscillating thing with that, and then it's got a thing for... That's, like, for the pressure. Look, see, you've got your falling apart stethoscope. There's Donut. Perfect time, Donut. See, I would not even try to put this on my head anymore. This is not big enough to fit. You don't see a red cross on it. I think this tube went to something. Maybe it was the... I feel like it's missing some parts for air pressure or blood pressure. Oh, this is the thing that goes on the Velcro, which is missing. No, this isn't like a radio thing. I think this would go on the patient. SpongeBob, you don't belong in here. I don't know why you're in here. Here we go. Here's the part for the blood pressure meter. Hammer, not a scalpel. That for the patient. Put that on their mouth. And thermometer. What is this even in? This must be in Celsius because it's in the 30s. Oh, and oh well, what used to be something. I don't know. That thing's all falling apart. This thing is all sorts of falling apart. We played with this as kids. We played the shit out of this. Like, the fact that it's even survived as long as it has is kind of crazy. And then you just seal it up. Anonymous. Yes, they are kind of tight, but this would be a little too tight on my head. Okay, I don't think it would fit. I end up breaking the plastic if I were to actually try to put that thing on. Yeah, it's like 40 years old, exactly. Hey, Alexander. Yes, Dr. Doke is ready to operate. So, on that note, let's go ahead and get to operating. So I kind of like looked ahead just to kind of like make sure I counted the number of missions left. We should finish tonight, which is actually a week sooner than I thought we would, but that's fine. Now, where we last left off, more stuff with Guilt, more things with Delphi or Delphi. I keep changing how I pronounce it. Delphi. The bad guys, they've gotten more bold, and they infiltrated Caduceus, and Sybil got injected with that paraball, and that was the last operation we completed. We saved her from it getting to her heart, and then we saved there and we stopped. Not to mention we also tried to kill the patient and show one of the ending screens, but I couldn't show the one I wanted, so we'll see if we can do that tonight. Never catch up to... Well, first of all, he does it twice a week. I do it once a week. And also, fuck that guy. How about that? Streaks are fun and all, but I honestly don't care. And mine's broken for his too, and I don't care. Anyways, Delphi. Alright, and I'm on the right screen. So, let's see. Alright. What I'm about to tell you does not leave this room. We found Professor Blackwell. He's up north in Santa Balboa. That's right. The person who we got a picture of, who ran away, who injected Sybil, Angie recognized him. Her father, Professor Blackwell, who supposedly had disappeared when it was like 13 years ago for her, or whatever it was. So apparently he's involved somehow, but we don't know exactly what. What's he doing up there? He's apparently hiding at the Edith Pharmaceuticals research lab. The FBI's been watching him since late yesterday. You think Edith is sheltering Blackwell then? The question is whether or not they know they're sheltering him. I doubt the regular employees even know he's there. Or what kind of research he could be doing. They're going to raid the lab? Yes, tomorrow. To reduce the risk of another guilt outbreak, they've asked for our help. Then we're sending Derek in with them? That's really our only option. Can you accept the risk, Derek? Of course. But there might be one problem. What's that? I think he's referring to Angie. She has as much experience with guilt as Derek does. But all things considered, taking her might not be a good idea. Don't worry, I'll arrange for someone else to assist you. I understand, sir. But is there something else? I don't think Angie's going to like that. Oh, no shit. I mean, they're going in after her father. If I were in Angie's place, I'd want to see the truth for myself. It's a conflict of interest that could compromise the mission. It might be painful for her, but still. Excuse me. Angie, you were listening? You shouldn't be eavesdropping. Oh, you shouldn't be eavesdropping, young lady. I'm sorry, but I can make my own decisions. Did you stop to think how I might feel about this? I'm not a child. I deserve a choice at least. You could watch them arrest your father? Derek's right. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. Let her go. Angie may be just my assistant. May just be my assistant. She's a lot stronger than me. I don't think I could have completed all those operations without her. What should we do, sir? Let her go. I doubt we could even find a suitable replacement. And sending Styles in without an assistant is foolish. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I heard what you said back there, but are you going to be okay? Thank you for supporting me, Dr. Styles. I'll be alright. But so much has happened over the past few days. More than anything, I just want to know the truth. I need to find out for myself. I'll ask Father why he joined Delphi. My father disappeared right before I entered elementary school. He simply vanished. Nobody had any idea what happened to him. There were times I hated my father. I'd ask Mom why he left us. But she never had an answer. Even after all that, I found it hard not to respect him. Nobody ever had anything bad to say about my father. Hold up. He's the reason I started studying medicine in the first place. I'm sorry about this, Angie. I never thought my father could be involved in something like this. Was all my hard work for nothing? I'm sorry. I'll be fine tomorrow. But today, I can't help it. I'm so sorry. Angie. We're sending you, Derek, because you're the protagonist and you can't say no. They give you a choice. Are you gonna go? Yes or no? But thou must! Am I crying? I'm not crying, you're crying. Nope, we're going off the map. Devil. We've just received some breaking news. Local police have cordoned off the Edith Research Facility. This investigation may be linked to recent bioterrorist activities. Investigators are now entering the building and will return with more details as soon as they become available. Stay tuned to channel. So it begins. I wish we could have sent more than one doctor, but we have patients here that still need help. Good luck, Derek. Man, you just sent my ass off by myself? What the fuck? Edith Pharmaceutical Research. We have a biohazard here, guys. If you don't have protective gear, you'll need to get the hell out of this area. Can't believe this. That researcher, he's infected with guilt. Get the anesthesia ready. We'll need to operate immediately. Yes, doctor. I'm sorry. I'm a doctor. Do you understand? I'm here to help. Forget about me. I'm already dead. Those bastards, they betrayed us. But the professor. Calm down. Try to conserve your strength. Help Professor Blackwell. He doesn't deserve to die like this. His vitals are dropping fast. What should we do? If we don't operate right now, he's going to die. I'm going to administer painkillers. Hang in there. No. Save the professor. Don't worry, we'll take care of him. The anesthesia is working. Get the table ready. Right away. There is no spoon. Fucking Neo over here. Exactly, the game doesn't start until you say yes. See, a lot of old games like that especially will make you, it's like, but thou must. It's just like, well, but why do you have the option in there? And, you know, a few games would actually make it so you actually say, like, no, then the game just like, okay, well, game over then. It's just like, okay, cool. I contacted headquarters, but there seems to be no matching data. I see. Guess we'll be going in blind again. This almost seems like it was planned. What do you mean? How could the researchers accidentally release the guilt? They know how dangerous it is. They created it. You think they infected themselves to hide the evidence? That doesn't sound right either. Delphi seems to have a weird preoccupation with death, but I don't think they would actually encourage suicide. Sorry, never mind. We need to concentrate on the patient. Let's begin the operation. Yeah, see, okay, see, I've played a little bit of Golden Sun way back when. Some games will do that. You say no, and the game just ends, which is kind of funny. I actually kind of appreciate when games do that kind of thing. Yeah, joining the final boss. Join the Dragon Lord. He said something about saving my father. I don't understand. Is my father a terrorist?
Let's begin.
Let's begin. I want to find out what he meant. Give Dr. Styles. Anything could happen. Oh, come on. Really? There's no, the Carl range is still high.
Doctor.
Ah, shit. Alright, when they do that, they're about to form an annoying-ass thing,
Doctor.
which eats the shit out of your vitals. His vitals are dropping fast. This shouldn't be happening. Well, everything's dropping. His condition is entirely deteriorated. Is that blue guild causing it? Doctor, kill that one first! I'm trying, but then they form more, and it's bullshit! Oh god, this is actually kind of...
Doctor.
Oh god, we're actually in trouble. It's gonna... shock to the system. Part of the problem is I only have so much laser to use at a time. And they keep forming these big fucks. Dude, okay, come on. You gave me no time to laser that one. Like, at all. Probably just leave the big one. Fucking hell. There aren't enough of this. Hold on, I'm gonna leave that for a sec because I need to get vitals back. They can only form those big ones if there's enough of those little buggers. If you can laser them quickly, you can prevent them from spawning. Maybe not in this particular one though, because this is kind of the introduction to it. Yeah, okay, so that's why. That's why it was so intense, because this was just the kind of the first one. Could my father really have designed this guilt? What's he trying to do? It's been a long time since I've actually done this particular one. I couldn't remember if it was just that. That was a strange guilt. At least we know how to handle it now. The laser is effective, so treatment is actually pretty simple. It was probably still in development when the authorities located this laboratory.
Nice work, Dr.
So we found it just in time. Good work, Dr. Styles. Yeah, so she thinks. Get the raid! B? A. I had a feeling we'd miss the S, whatever the S would have been for. They use lasers all the time. The police are moving him to Caduceus. Good. He kept asking us to save Professor Blackwell. Then my father really is here. He must be further inside. Let's go, Angie. Okay. Death awaits all. Edith Research Lab. Professor? Who are you? I'm a doctor from Caduceus. You're going to be okay, sir. You need to operate immediately. Please don't resist. I think you're confused, but No matter. It's too late. That isn't true. We saved your colleagues, and we can save you. Yes, I was disappointed by how quickly you stopped my guilt. You found ways to treat all 6 strains. You've definitely proven your surgical ability. But the guilt inside me is unlike anything you've seen. Now that Savato is completed, this facility needs nothing. So, I'm ending it all, before Delphi can... go! A pathetic sinner like me isn't worth saving. I'm a doctor. Helping people fight off disease is my job. You can worry about sin after I save your life. And then you're going straight to jail, dirtbag! None of us are allowed to die. It's exactly what he said. But that doesn't matter. I've made my choice. Why did you create guilt? Or, why did you create guilt? You threw away your reputation, your life, even your family. Why, Father? Angie, I was afraid it was you, or that was you. I wanted to die, so you'd never find out about this. Just tell me why. Angela Blackwell's father died 13 years ago. I'm just a ghost. Please, let me pass on. You can't do this. Is this the kind of father you want? It's my job to help people, and I do it proudly. I refuse to watch you die. As you wish, but you cannot defeat death. It is not of this world. Begin anesthesia. Knock this motherfucker out. Ugh. Oh, too much, too much! Aw, he's dead. We'll start operating as soon as it takes effect. Get ready, Angie. Exactly. Oh, it's time for the final boss. Chiral reactions seem to be coming from his abdomen. Spectral analysis indicates this is the same guilt as before. Angie. I saw a lot of my father's back. I can still see him sitting in his desk in the study. If I tried to speak with him, he'd say that he was too busy. His own daughter. He wouldn't even turn around to face me. And then he left us. He turned his back on us once and for all. Was this what he left us for? Was this worth abandoning his own family? He abandoned us, but he's still my father. Please save him. Doctor. You have a lot to answer for, Professor Blackwell. Those are sins you'll have to deal with yourself. But first, you need to survive this. Stab, stab, stab. I will let you die. If you're gonna die, I'm gonna be the one to do it. You hear me? Stab, stab, stab. I'm gonna kill your dad because he's an asshole. Right? Apply the anesthesia. Sledgehammer. Judging by the data we found, this strain is called Savato. It's most likely the final type of guilt.
Let's begin.
This is Savato. How can my father create such a thing? Doctor, attack the center one. It's causing all of this. What the? It isn't working. Dodge all of our attacks.
Doctor.
We just received Dr. Nigel's analysis. I'll read it. Essentially, the web directly nullifies the victim's heartbeat. It steals that pulse to create energy for its own uses. So basically, Savato is a parasitic form of death itself. At the moment, I can't think of any way to actually stop it. There's no way to stop it? But we might have one possible countermeasure. It depends on energy from the web, so if we destroy that... Doctor, destroy the web! That could be our only chance! Yes, it worked! Wait, what happened to the scalpel? The reason why I cut around in the circle like that is because it requires certain damage to cut the web, but when you do, your scalpel, you lose it for a bit. And there's going to be a reason why I need to be able to keep cutting fast. So by spreading the damage, I'm essentially chipping away at some of the HP kind of throughout. At least I think it works here. I know it, like, at the very least works in, like, the Wii one, or, like, I know it's, like, a strategy. So basically, I can kind of, like, chip damage so that when it gets down to it, I can start cutting some of the webs quicker because I've already damaged them. So that's why you'll kind of see me go, like, in circles. It also causes a little bit of frame rate lag, which just kind of helps you, too. I don't know. When it touched the thread, it started to melt. I brought spares, though. Grab some from our supply box. Just have to deal with it, I guess. Just keep cutting, Doctor. See, I gotta wait. There was we cut. What if we cut them all? no, 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 no. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's bad. We're gonna fall behind now. Ah! See, it starts to turn red, which is bad news bears for me. Alright, we're gonna fall behind. He's gonna take a hit. God damn it. They only give you a split second to deal with the little buggers. And I can't switch tools nearly as fast on here as I can on the actual DS. You need to kill just like a couple so that they can't form the big one. If there's only a handful of them, they can't do it. So you don't need to kill them all in one go, just enough to prevent it from happening in the first place. So I like to sit with the laser at the ready so that as soon as he forms those little bastards, I can start getting at some. This is the operation where if you fall behind too much, it really, like, it's hard to recover. You kind of have to know and prevent it from happening in the first place. If you do that, you can keep vitals up pretty high, too. I don't know if zapping at him to make him dance around slows him down at all. I don't think it does. You got nothing better to do, I suppose you can do it, but... I'm doing okay now. Ugh. Oh, got lucky there. You destroyed Savanta web. I think that did it. Yeah, now what? It's another report from Victor. If the web is destroyed, it can't continue absorbing energy. That should allow you to neutralize its corrosive protective layer. Now here's the part that sucks. You have to laser it to actually do the damage, but if he makes those buggers pop out, you gotta deal with them. And you just don't have the laser to do it all. It's the part you struggle with. It's the fact that we don't have the super laser that has unlimited use. So laser management is like huge for this, and it's a pain in the ass. Because you have to damage him in like a single burst. Like, I can't do a little bit at a time. Now attack him directly by cutting his ass. Wait for this to charge because I need a full blast to make it worth it. Because then he also will often cut after, and I need to be able to deal with the little buggers when they come out. So it's all about laser management, and it sucks. If you leave him alone for too long, he does that nonsense. It's like I kind of can't help it entirely. Fucking dog shit. See, now they're gonna form.
Doctor.
Looks like it's working. Pretty good, Derek. Victor! Chief, when did you get here? We rushed over to give you this. It's medicine for Savato. The researcher you saved helped us design the necessary serum. He collapsed right after that, but hey, we got what we wanted. I guarantee this will work though. Inject it into the guilt. that too. It's such a huge fucking vital hit. God, can you stop these little buggers? Get on the laser for this, man.
Doctor.
Finish it off with the injection. Yeah, take some of that, bitch. Oh, shit. You're not getting away. Professor Blackwell's gonna live. If you try to inject while it's doing that, it's too fast for you. But if you notice, it auto-activated the healing touch. But that's not good enough. So Derek fucking unlocks the next Super Saiyan level and super healing touches by activating it again and literally just stops time. This is an operation where if you use the healing touch before this moment, game over. Dead man walking. You cannot beat this without your healing touch at the end here. Now, since I have all the time in the world, there should be some dialogue where if you try to inject it while it's too fast, even in slow-mo, it's like, it's too fast, or I can't do it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what can I do? What can I do? Something to that effect. Eat this, motherfucker. No disease is incurable. I'll never accept that. Now die! I believe if you didn't heal the cuts, they auto, I think, suture up, I think. But then you miss out on the points for it yourself. Chiral reaction has disappeared. Dad, we did it. Dr. Styles saved you. Thank you, Derek. Thank you so much. You saved my father. Looks like we finally won the war against guilt. It's over. Took you long enough, Styles, but you earned that healing touch. I'm proud to be your assistant.
Nice work,
And
Dr. Styles.
I'm proud of you, Dr. Styles. Look, guys, we won! We absolutely won. The war is over. Boo! I know one of the factors, whether it's in this one or the Wii version, in order to get an S rank, you essentially have to do the opposite of what you should have to do, and it's one of the things I kind of hate. You have to basically let Savato keep cutting the shit out of him, which gives you things to suture for points. It might be the other one where you then, either it's for points or a streak of non-misses, whatever you want to call it, a streak of points that gets you to enough to get an S rank. If you're too good and you suture everything too fast, you don't get an S. It's one of the minor things that sometimes I'm like, that's kind of annoying, that like to get a best score, you have to do something that's counterintuitive. Let him get cut. You shouldn't have to do that. I should be rewarded for cutting him, for suturing him faster. Anyways, I didn't cry. Yesterday, you said I was much stronger than you, so I forced myself not to cry. I'm your assistant, Dr. Styles, and an assistant has to support her doctor. Thank you for allowing me to see my father again. I'm proud of you, Angie. Doctor. Oh, Doctor! Let's carry him out. It's finally over. Or is it? Notice it's Chapter 6, Episode 1. This can't be the end, right? Pacific Ocean, Delphi, HQ. Delphi Base of Operations. Attention all units, this is headquarters. The doctors are on board, requesting update on guilt status. We'll be moving in soon, Dr. Styles. Are you ready? I think so. It should be just like the simulation, right? Yes, sir. What about the girl? I'm ready. Are you scared? I'm fine. I could probably handle anything at this point. Are you still seasick, Doctor? Or, no, I can't feel it anymore. Probably nerves. 3 days ago, Professor Blackwell has accepted all charges and is testifying. Thankfully, he also shed some light on the Delphi organization. They operate offshore from a large marine vessel. That's why we were unable to track them down. We informed the British Navy, and it wasn't long before they located a suspicious ship. The UN just granted them permission to clear it out. But Delphi's base is sure to be stocked with biochemical weapons. They asked that we dispatch a guild specialist to assist them. I wonder who. Everyone we asked refused, though. What about you, Derek? You were the last one on the list. Why were we the last? We're clearly the best suited for this. Huh? You've already done enough. We won't force you to accept, but you might be our only hope. If I don't go, we could lose our chance to exterminate guilt. I'll do whatever I have to. If there's a disease, then it's my job to stop it. I'm going. You're right.
I say, it's almost time, old chap. Are you ready, Dr. Styles?
Don't worry about me, Dr. Miller.
I apologize for sending a doctor to a place like this.
I'm here because you needed a doctor. Someone has to stop guilt.
Well, that's reassuring. While you're on board, I'll have to be back here giving orders. I trust your judgment out there. My soldiers are yours to command.
I understand. I'll be sure to let you know if anything happens. Attention, 7th Division. We have reports of guilt in the stern. 4th Division has secured the area. Move in. I repeat, move in. This is 2nd Lieutenant Hughes. 7th Division is approaching. Follow me, Styles. Thompson. The email is not this game. What do you mean it's not? Understood. Let's go.
Well, good luck. The only chance we've got, old boy.
First sin. You like the voice? It's rough on my voice.
I say,
it's very like scratchy rough here. I can actually only do it so much. So luckily he only has so many lines. Delphi Stronghold, stern side. Advanced troop, report. Advanced troop, report. This is Lieutenant Hughes. Doctors are in transit. All troops report to the stern. Over and out. This way, Doctor. Follow me. Understood. Angie, stay close and keep an eye out. Okay. Blackwell said they used human subjects in their guilt research. It's sickening. In order to capture the guilt samples effectively, they needed young tissue. Children. They kidnapped them from all around the world. How could they use innocent children like that? Dear God. Those bastards. They're just children. They're being used as incubators for guilt. We have to save them. Angie, get ready to operate. Yes, sir. You're not going to operate here, are you? That's exactly what we're going to do. You're crazy. Something's written on this console. Sinner 1. What's this for? Were they trying to justify all of this somehow? It's still just murder. It's ridiculous. When I think of how many people died because of this nonsense. Let's show them that their guilt has no place in our world. That's the plan. Fuck them. So, as you can see here, it's the teriyaki chicken variety. And with being the first sinner, we have to do all of the guilts now. That's the final boss. A fucking gauntlet of all the things in like their most pure form. Die, guilt monster! You don't belong in this world. That's that kind of reference I was looking to say. We don't, but it's one at a time though. It's not back to back to back, because that would be a little too much. Spectral analysis just arrived. It's definitely teriyaki chicken.
Let's begin.
Please begin the operation. It's definitely carrot cake. Okay. You know, sometimes. You know what that's gonna fucking do? It makes it so I can't get an S rank. But you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. stop shy of it, because sometimes it doesn't wait for the last one. It just starts cutting before I'm even done suturing. Case in point.
Doctor.
So they get very aggressive. I may have to use some healing touches. We'll see, to make it easier on my life. Fuck, doodle shit. Come on. Fuck a doodle shit. This is not good. Ah, Cairo reaction is negative. Guilt has been eradicated. Or guilt 1. Guilt I. Yeah, bad because you didn't detect shit there.
Vitals dropping.
Can you detect one of these fucking sutures for the love of God? Problem is when there's that many cuts layered on top of each other, I think it doesn't always like sense which one I'm trying to suture, which throws it off and just makes that happen. It's really annoying to lose to that. I still remember the day we first encountered guilt. That day changed all of our lives forever, didn't it? These children deserve to have memories, good and bad. Let's go. They deserve to have bad memories? What, builds character, Angie? Alright, we're only going to get like an A because our special bonus got wrecked because we had one stupid miss in the very beginning. And I thought about stabbing the shit out of the patient, but whatever. I'm trying to avoid an actual loss. The problem is we're going to encounter one in particular that there's a decent chance I lose. Maybe more than once. We'll see how it goes. Take the child, Lieutenant. Be careful. He's still really weak. I understand, sir. Can't believe it. They're amazing. Let me get their autograph. Second sin. This looks like the main research and development area. They use the innocence of these kids for their own twisted ideals. Doctor, it's another child. I see him. Still don't understand why Blackwell joined Delphi. He already had respect, money, family. Doesn't make sense. He didn't have a choice. Delphi only tested on children with a specific DNA composition. Angie has that DNA pattern. Do you understand what I'm saying? They held Angie hostage? It certainly worked. He had to help them in order to save his daughter's life. Any parent would have done the same. But another child was sacrificed in his daughter's place. He had to live with that guilt, and it ate him alive. That's terrible. Yeah, it kind of puts it in perspective. It's kind of hard to blame the doctor when it was his own daughter that was going to be used otherwise. I'm not saying what he did was right, but what are you going to do when it's someone else's child or your own child? It's kind of hard to not pick your own child. I found him. Are you ready, Angie? We'll have to work quickly. Help me carry him down. So Spectral analysis complete. It's Deft Terra. Deft area. Deft era. Patient is unconscious, but I'm sure it's still painful. Be careful. Beginning the operation. Now, is this the annoying S1? It could be. I see, because there's two of them. I think this is it. I think this is the one we can kind of get fucked. This must be the Defta subject. It's the same guild Amy had.
Let's begin.
The Terra. Why is the cut way over the fuck here? Hurry, Dr. Styles. We have to save this poor child.
Doctor. Doctor.
Come on, collide, you bastards.
Doctor.
Now you might think, oh, that was easy. Yeah, well, about that. Finish treating the first area. Hang in there. This is where I may lose. Because you have to deal with two of them. And it's RNG up the wazoo. So I could just get fucked here.
Doctor.
Stop colliding, assholes.
Vitals dropping.
Oh my god, we lucked out. Oh, we lucked out hard there. See, when they kept colliding, they just take, bam, hits your vitals, bam, hits your vitals. Oh, here's a shit ton of fucking tumors. And once they collide with each other and actually form their thing, you don't have time to laser the other shit. You need to suck up and drain the thing before you lose the opportunity, or before the other ones come collide into it, which causes even more. And you just snowball and lose to the tumors and your vitals dropping. But we managed to get lucky enough and avoid it. And yes, I used the healing touch though, because I'm not dealing with it. You saw even with it, we got really, really low on vitals. It is possible without it, but you have to have some luck on your side. You just have to. Ah, what a relief. Once they shut this facility down, the world won't have to fear guilt anymore. Let's do what we can, Dr. Styles. Use the healing touch like a genius. Almost lost my job. Almost lost my gerb. That's fine. I don't care. Fuck that rank. Getting an S rank on that one's a pain in the ass. You just gotta luck out. I think you're moving even faster. Great work, Dr. Styles. We've operated on a lot of guilt victims together. I hope that after today, we never have to operate on one again. Oh, but there are sequels. Sorry, Dr. Styles. Third sin. Man, I will take the B rank. I don't need the S there. I've done it before. I don't need to prove it again. Lieutenant, here's the next child. We need to get him out of here. Roger that, Doctor. We need more antibiotic gel, and we're out of blankets. Got it. We'll continue searching for the other kids. The police explained everything. I know why my father joined Delphi. Angie, he was only trying to... What he did was unforgivable. I understand that better than anyone else could. I can't blame people for hating my father. Half of his sin is my responsibility. Is it, though? Delphi is responsible for that. It had nothing to do with you. No, not since father made his decision. How could he do something like that just to save my life? Honestly, that's a stupid thing to question. How could he do something like that? It's to save his own daughter. I think that's a perfectly logical thing for a father to do. Not necessarily right, but what's the alternative? Another child died in my place, and I have to live with it. Their blood is on your hands. These children deserve to be more than test patients for guilt. They deserve real lives back with their families. This child could have been me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my father was such a fool. You can make it up to them, Angie, and I'm here to help. Let's get started. Doctor, any one of these children could have been me instead. I'll be here to support you. We have to save them. Alright, I might use the healing touch here just expediting the process. So we're gonna do it at any point. The beginning is the best time.
Doctor.
It's fine, some can form. As long as they're more over that way. I'm okay with some forming like that, because as long as they all stay kind of grouped together, like, I can still deal with it. So now I can just kind of, like, go on the wall.
Doctor.
I'll let them reform. Grab it. Oh, come the fuck on, dude.
Doctor.
Fucking dog shit. I grabbed the wrong one. I meant to grab the other one. Damn it, I knew I was gonna be just slightly too slow. The gas is a real shit sucker, because it distracts you from doing your actual job. Okay, that should not be a miss. Lift the damn... Oh my god, gas. Alright, well this one's a wash. I gotta let it reform, because the gas stalled me way too much. Make it just a bit slower here. Come on, dude. Fuck it. God damn it. Alright, well, we got a ton of misses. Oh well, this rank is not gonna be good. Maybe we get just this one. Okay. Fucking gas, dude. Dude, the gas! It's so annoying! I fucking knew it. I grabbed the left one. Dude, that's so stupid. Also, you had nowhere near enough to reform. There weren't enough thorns. I call bullshit on that. Fuck the gas. I'm making sure I get this fucking one. God, this one's so annoying. Dude, seriously? The gas needs to... Oh my fucking god. No, that is not... I might actually lose now. I'm actually kind of fucked. Stop missing. I'm pulling it up. Oh my god. I'm getting super annoyed. Nope, we're gonna lose now. We don't have time. I'm out of time. It decided to fuck me here. We barely can make it. We can barely make it here. No gas. Fuck off! I grabbed the left one! Dude, I grabbed the left one! You didn't grab it! Grab the fucking left one. Are you serious? You can form with that?
We're running out of time.
Nope, nope, you bullshitted me, you fuck. Nope. I'm legit pissed. I got bullshitted by the game there. Fucking hell, dude. Doctor, we need to call Dr. Miller. He'll know what to do. We're not even gonna get the good ending screen. We just get this shitty retry. That was the epitome of bullshit from this game. Oh, you're about to do it? No, I'm not gonna grab the left one that you clearly grabbed. Oh, you're about to? No, smoke and fucking reform like 5 of them over here. Like, fuck my ass, dude. Defterra was supposed to be the one that was gonna be annoying, not this one.
Doctor.
I probably shouldn't let it form that many when I'm using the healing touch. I actually have way more time than I think when I have healing touch active. Fuck. Alright, now we're playing this fucking game again. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Fuck, I almost just want to restart and just fucking make more use of the healing touch. I've actually got more time than it seems. Of course, we wouldn't be in that position if this shit would just work correctly. Nope. Fucking gas again, dude. Wow, I managed to actually get all of those. Oh my god, fuck you, miss. Dude, gas? Go to hell. Gas. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell and you die. Dude, it is so annoying. Like, grab. I'm clicking and it's, like, not going. Like, there's a fucking slight delay with it recognizing the tool. Alright, I have to get this in one go so it doesn't fucking reform. Grab it. You can see, I'm fucking clicking, dude. It is not going. Fuck off! Dude, alright, you know... That is so just not fair. See, I was clicking for the middle one. It bullshits grabbing. It's grabbing the other one for God knows what reason. Grab the fucking pin, you ass. Fuck this one. Done, doctor. Let's fucking stab the patient so we never have to deal with this one again. Fucking pour on the salt. Good God. Now, yes, when I used the healing touch, I could have made better use of and gotten a lot more. I'm used to not doing the healing touch. I'm used to the speed you're supposed to go, like, without it, really fast. Having said that, okay, I'm doing the regular one. It's like, fucking pick up the one I'm aiming at for one and stop spewing gas. The gas is a thing that's out of your control entirely. If it decides to throw 2 gas pockets, you have to stop and suck them up. And then you have to reset. You don't have the time to do it again. Thank you, Dr. Stiles. The nightmare is almost over. Yeah, thank God for that. Dude, that one was way more annoying than the RNG fest that the previous one should have been. Nice special. We're gonna get a C rank easily. Good, I don't care. Rookie doctor. Fuck me, dude. That's annoying because that's our only death so far. Just to bullshit. We're ready for the next child. There will be more, right? Yeah, I'm afraid so. I was just thinking about my daughter's first cold. I would have done anything to make her feel better. I think I'm starting to understand why you two are risking your lives. Go on, hurry. The next child needs you. Yeah, thanks. Fucking save, please. Ugh. I thought, in my head, if we get past the Terror one, without having to retry, if we luck out on the RNG and get that one done, I might be able to make it through without any deaths. But, of course, we had to run into this one. I should have made better use of the healing touch, but also it shouldn't be bullshitting my pickups. I wish there was time to take a break. Are you okay, doctor? Yeah, I'll be alright. Come on, you're a doctor. Just keep working. Turns out Edith International was just a front for Delphi. How is that possible? Edith Pharmaceuticals was a strong proponent of worldwide genetic research. It makes perfect sense to me. They certainly had the financial backing. Money was no object. Publicly, they were a legitimate business, while they sponsored medical terrorism behind the scenes. Edith allowed them funding and opportunity to spread their dogma. Then, who's behind all of this? Delphi's leader has managed to keep his identity a secret. He's European, supposedly, but we don't even know that for sure. He calls himself Adam. He has to be on this ship somewhere. Okay, is this the triple color one? These are really annoying. You mean that weird writing? I think it's Delphi propaganda. Oh, a time to accept death. Death is never the answer. I wonder if we're looking at it the wrong way. Professor Blackwell could accept your death, but I think he agreed with Delphi, at least to some extent. You're saying death has value? No, but there are some people who can't find meaning in life. We believe that everyone needs help from doctors. But maybe that's human nature. Maybe everyone wants to feel needed. We shouldn't assume that we have all the answers. I'm a doctor. That means I've chosen life over death. So if I find someone who needs my help, I'll help them. That's it. Get ready for the operation. Hey, what's up, kick-ass? You missed all the rage, the fucking Rage Fest. The Rage Fest that was goddamn fucking treaty. Tetris. Also, hey, Sia. You also missed the Rage Fest. The ragiest we've gotten for these fucking operations. Piece of shit. Ugh. Inform Adam that our medical procedures are falling apart. We're falling apart at the seams. Oh, I didn't even flip the text for that. I'm sorry. Whatever. Fuck that operation. Rage Fest is your fave. You can look back and see. I fucking pissed me the hell off, man. It was so fucking dumb. What should have been the easier operation in my mind ended up being the worst one. Even if my life was full of pain, dying could end my suffering, I would still choose life. That's how our patients feel. That's why they depend on us. Alright. This one is much more tame in comparison, just naturally because of how it is. Gotta remove these sacks. Fuck. Fuck. It ruptured. Oh no! Well, that's what happens when it ruptures. LOL. Oh, I'm gonna get bad for this one, aren't I? Because I took too long. Oh no, I get the cool. The second I didn't, my mind blanked and I didn't cut, and I went for the next one, I was like, ah, no, it'll reform, and then that was gonna go too big, and then I took too long to get to it instead of prioritizing it. Whatever. We're just gonna fuck our rank up. See, they're actually pretty fast now. Stroke them lungs. Ooh, that was kind of close to that one. Fuck! See, they're fast. They're fast buggers now. But if you mess up, it's not like a huge deal. That's why this one's much more tame. Tatari's poison is no match for our medicine. Let's finish treating the child's wounds so we can close them up. I'll close them up all right. Here, hold still. Use my scalpel. Another successful operation. The war is almost over. Let's keep fighting, Doctor. Easy for you to say. This is not like Operation. We don't get like a bzzz when we actually, well, the game does sometimes make noises at you when you do things wrong. I guess that's kind of like that. We did it. Where are we transporting these children to? The Navy's taking them back to Caduceus, Europe. Dr. Miller will make sure they're returned to their families. Sure he will. Fifth Sin. Status report, sir. Most of their vessel is under our control. Backup will arrive shortly to secure this area as well. Understood. Can you tell them to hold off on the backup for now? That might be a bad idea. What if something happens? We're still treating patients in here. I don't want our operating room turning into a war zone. Good thinking. Delphi tried to manipulate life and death. They wanted to rule over an empty world as gods of nothingness. Doctors may help their patients stay alive. But that decision isn't ours to make. Only the patient has a right to decide between life and death. We've reached a point where we can do more than just treat disease. We can read genetics to detect an illness long before symptoms appear. To put it simply, we have the ability to control life. But a person's life is much different than his or her lifespan. We don't just keep people alive, we give them their lives back. That's what Richard believed. I found the fifth child. Okay, I'm on my way. Pempty. This is Pempty. You remember how to treat it, don't you? No. By name alone, I sometimes forget which one it is, but we're running out of things for it to be. Of course, I couldn't forget that. This child needs our help, so let's get started, Angie. Ready when you are. I'll be ready. Let's start. As soon as I remember how this one goes. Oh, is this the laser one? Yes, we lost Secretary Anderson to the strain of guilt. Dr. Nigo locked himself away in the lab for days after that. Or Nigel? Nigel. He wanted to perfect the Pempty treatment. What we brought today is a drastic improvement over the original. If we don't save this child, Victor might never forgive us.
Let's begin.
Let's begin. We won't let Secretary Anderson's death be in vain. Oh. It's like sideways view now. Fuck you, you moving piece of shit.
Doctor,
It's shoot the core! Take that, you core piece of shit.
doctor.
Fuck.
Doctor,
I usually can get about 3 if I do it fast enough. The rest will just form their thing, but whatever. Ooh, I know the timing of that. I barely got to those. I wouldn't have been surprised if that last one got a cut off. Oh, I fucked up badly there. Ooh. I knew that one was a lost cause. I should honestly just be holding the laser down the whole time. Fuck you. I'm just trying to save your ears from the laser. Forgo those two because I can't catch up in time. Gotta get this before it keeps doing it more. Ah, fuck. I should have just prioritized finishing it off. Zero chiral reaction. You completely eradicated the Pempty. You can finish up once you treat the rest of the patient's wounds. You always live inside us, Secretary Dick. His vitals are stable. This child's going to make it. I'm sure Dr. Nigel will be relieved to hear about this.
Nice work, Doctor.
There should be only 2 more children. We're almost finished. We probably get an A. Yeah, I think I need to not let it cut for it to maybe get S's. Sir, we just received word from Major Miller. They're allocating a transfer plane for the children. Thank goodness. The UN isn't too happy. Planes are supposed to be for VIPs only. Thank Dr. Miller for us. It's good we have him on our side. The UN's not happy. Fuck the UN! It's only for VIPs. Bitch, we're saving children's lives. Fuck you. Sixth sin. Dr. Stiles, these children each have a different strain of guilt. That suggests there should be 2 more. Can you make it? I'll be fine. I can't let everyone down now. It's rough being the best there is, huh? You get all the rough jobs. Even if I had the healing touch, I think I'd recommend you for this. You have a gift, Derek. Use it. I heard you're on your way to wire Delphi off the map. Wipe. Man, you're unbelievable. Walking onto the battlefield with a scalpel. We're all pulling for you, buddy. Good luck. Hello? Derek? This is Greg Casal from the Hope Hospital. Sydney told me you were helping the Navy raid Delphi headquarters. I wanted to wish you luck. Ha! You become quite a daredevil, Dr. Stiles. Remember, stay calm and work quickly, just like always. I never thought I'd have to operate in a situation like this. But you're here now, Dr. Stiles, with patients to treat. There's only one thing you can do. I know, Angie. We're gonna finish what we came here to do. And then we're giving it to your father good. Making us do all this bullshit. These children must have homes. They should be playing at home, not trapped in this lab. Don't worry, Angie. Once we stop Gil, they can all go back to where they belong. This ends today! Alright, so this is the one that was in Dr. Sybil. So, same strategy. We're gonna let half of it get away, because it's just easier to focus on one half. If I was on the DS, I could keep stunning the other half while I work on the one. I can't move fast enough on here with the mouse, so I'm going to just make it easy on myself and let one get away to start. Each guild is kept dormant inside these children for testing. The only reason they're alive is to nurture that terrible disease. If we left them here, I'm sure Delphi would keep them alive. But what kind of a life would that be? I want to give these children a chance to find happiness.
Let's begin.
Please begin the procedure, Doctor. Kinda sus, Doc.
Doctor.
There's the guilt. Use the laser.
Doctor.
I caught you. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, let's let that one get away a little bit. Oh, the lag is going to be a lot here. We lost sight of the guild. Find it quickly. Yeah. Oh, give me a bag, because I'm sure it's hitting one of the sutures. Oh, God. This dude can't even kill 9. Hey, it's up, Paul. Yeah, it is significantly harder with a mouse, and that's why I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a leeway here for this.
Doctor.
No, don't go. Don't leave me. These ready to pick up? Yes, they are. All right. I've never minded this one because it's really just like speed. They don't throw a curveball at you like some of the other ones can do. This is purely just cut and suture and laser. Like, it's just, you know, work fast. They don't create extra tumors. They don't do anything more than cut. You technically have leeway and can let some get away. This one was always one of the easier ones to deal with. Now, if you're trying to do it without the healing touch all on the first screen, then that gets harder. But I could do it on the DS, just not here. The operation's complete and the child is safe. Thank goodness. I hope he has a better life from here on out. Start using my anime powers. It's not a tumor. For some of these, it actually is a tumor. We will not get an S, I don't think. I think I have to not let it go into another screen. I think. Yeah, see, on the actual consoles, I've done everything like XS, like perfect ranking everything. But I told myself I was not going to try to do it here. Not when I'm significantly hampered for my speed with the mouse. Trust me, guys, just using the stylus on the actual DS, man, you can move so fast there. Are you feeling any side effects from the healing touch? You're checking up on me now? I'm fine. I've technically only used it twice. Is there anything on your mind? Only the patients. And you, Angie. Ho! I think you'll be okay. Final sin. Okay, so if you... Unlike the other ones, which we've come across multiple times, I guess the last one is technically only the second time we've come across it, whereas the other ones, you kind of had to encounter them a couple of times. But this is going to be only the second time we come across this one, which, if you're paying attention, this one has to be Savato. Or at the very least, the final form of Savato, in this case. Because it's the final, and it has to do all the different guilt. This is, again, it's the same as before what I did, but, like, just, I don't know, he'll be faster or more annoying. It's going to be just more of that. This is really the only other one that I feel like I can, like, typically fail like this, because, again, if you fall behind, it can be hard to recover. And when you stay on top of it, the operation will go really smoothly. But let a couple of those bugs form, let them eat at your vitals a few too many times, and you might just kind of get overrun. Because you just can't laser everything. Everything requires too much of the laser. Can I move faster in place with Power Glove? I don't think that would help us here. Come in, base camp. Come in. The sixth child is in our custody. We believe there's one left, but Dr. Stiles seems fatigued. We may have to take a break. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. We're starting the final procedure. We should be thankful that Dr. Stiles arrived when he did. There's not much an old man like me can do in this situation. It's the young who build our future. Good luck, Derek. We're all counting on you. Do you ever regret becoming a doctor, Derek? I don't. I used to feel responsible for the death of a loved one, but I'd never regret my decision. You can do this. That's why you became a doctor in the first place. I want to atone for my father's sins. That's not really why I came. I wanted to be here for you. Don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it like that. Babaka. You said that you wanted to become a doctor I would be proud of. Well, I'm proud of you, Derek. And I'll be watching your back, no matter where we have to go. I won't run away, as long as I can fight by your side. Babaka. Why are you smiling? Sorry, I'm just happy. Because the children are going to be alright? Kind of. I'm just glad that I became a doctor. My dad died a long time ago from a disease that was incurable. There was really nothing they could do back then. That's why. I know those doctors tried everything they could to save him. In the end, my dad still died. But the doctors learned a lot from treating his disease. There's a cure for it now. Doctors and patients are fighting together, side by side. It's just like Secretary Anderson or my dad. We're here today, fighting against a new disease called guilt. Because people sacrifice their lives for the sake of medicine. Dr. Stiles, we've located the last child. Come on, Angie. We can stop guilt, once and for all. Then, we can get married. You hated the level where you just place looking for color for antibodies? Yes, the one where you gotta go to 5 and you need 3 and it's just RNG. You can get it in 3 out of 5 or you have to go 5 out of 5. I had to go 5 on 5 for the stream. That one's just tedious and annoying when you get a duplicate. I've come to understand I've come to understand what people feel as they battle with disease. If I focus on that, I can use my skills to help them. So I won't lose sight of that. Doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. I'll always be a doctor! Alright, Savato, you piece of shit. What about that last shot you failed to point at, Doctor, to take over? Different timeline. Doctors and patients are fighting together side by side. I think that's true, no matter what the circumstances are. People always choose to go on living. That's why doctors exist. Medical science is always changing and adapting, just like history. I'm sure people in the future will look back and see guilt as just another part of that history. A footnote. Oh, Angie. Yes, Paul, you missed it. You missed me raging about it because I got fucked. It should have been one of the easier ones for me to deal with typically, but I got fucked tonight, so I super rage caged about it. Fuck. Okay, well, here's where we're gonna fall apart a little bit because... Oh my god, the vital hits are real. Oh! Yeah, don't let a spider form. You lose like fucking 60-something. You lose like 69 vitals. Doctor, we need to call Dr. Miller. Now that's a lot of damage. I almost clicked no. Woo! Yeah. Ouchie wawa. Okay. What did you do? It's more like, what did I not do? I did not. I gotta focus. So, focus time, guys. I gotta actually really buckle down because this is extremely hard to do on the mouse.
Doctor.
Get back here. So you're so busy waiting for the fucking knives to come back. Give me the knife, give me the knife, give me the knife. Oh! Fuck, shit! Cut! Holy shit. Sometimes the spiders line up nicely and you can laser a bunch of them. That's what you want. You want them to come out in a nice tight pack, but you can laser like 3 of them at once. better to let the laser fully run out if it recharges faster when it comes back just fully fresh. Fuck! This is gonna hurt like hell. Yeah, it's better to let it fully deplete. It comes back faster. Fuck you! I am not gonna farm points. Once you get here, you're good. We did it. Goodbye, Mr. Foley. Trauma Team had your favorite last boss? Ooh. Someday I should get to it. I don't know if I ever actually will, though. There's a Walmart crate of scalpels behind him. Dude, seriously, like, you go through so many scalpels. Your healing touch amazes me, no matter how many times I see it. We've eradicated Zavato. Please finish up, Dr. Styles. It's finally over. We completed the game with technically only 2 deaths. One I should have been able to avoid, and the Savato one, man, that one it got me. It was just like, fuck your vitals. Oh! Guilt has been destroyed once and for all. But if that's the case, why are there sequels? I might get an A. How about that? I think it might be the Wii version, Second Opinion, that you absolutely have to let Savato keep cutting him to keep suturing for points. I distinctly remember having to do that on one of them, so it's probably Second Opinion. Show her my healing touch in private later. Ho! You did it, Doctor. And then we collapse and die. Couldn't have done it without your help. You think it's over? We saved all 7 children, but there's one thing left to do. Oh. We have to uncover the truth behind guilt. But wait, there's more! Adam. Dude, story 6-9. Ho! The children are safe. Delphi has nothing left. It's over. Adam. Great job, Dr. Styles. Huh?
Oh, I say, great job, Dr. Styles. Oh, mission complete. I'd like you to return to the deck.
What about Adam?
Oh, we can take it from here, Doctor. Let the UN handle what's left of Delphi.
You don't know what else they were researching. There could still be...
What I'm about to tell you is strictly confidential, old chap. Edith International was in fact run by Adam, leader of the Delphi. He was born in Austria as Irish von Reitenu in 1897. Nobody's seen or heard from him in over a decade, and, well, do the math. If Reitenu was still alive, he'd be well over 100, I'd say.
What the hell?
Exactly, old chap. I doubt he's still alive. The best you could hope for is some sort of journal. We couldn't let you see top-secret information, you understand. This is an order.
But if he's dead, how could any of this... What's that? Your medicine serves only to alienate men from the natural world. Only humanity would force others to live lives not their own. It's Adam. He's alive.
Oh, I say that is impossible.
I'm going, Dr. Miller. I have to see the truth for myself. Is man's hubris so great that he would violate life by prolonging it? The final stage of life is death. To deny that is foolishness. Your vast undying civilizations will spill over into the sea, while the old and infirm become a rot at society's core. You're insane! Father may have worked for you, but he never believed your lies. Man sought harmony with nature, but instead found everlasting life. As a parasite, feeding off the Earth's resources. That is why mankind was blessed with disease. It is natural selection, nature passing judgment on man. You believe medical science will save mankind, but the surplus of humans will only destroy the world we depend on. I alone know the sole path to salvation. You're talking in circles. This has to stop, Adam. Creator's Chamber. You aren't even alive? Sins are born of my mortal flesh and disperse into the world as guilt. There, they are altered. They prosper. In the end, they return to me. I can't even look at him. Thus, I have become the last man. I live outside this world, so as not to taint it. I alone have achieved harmony. I alone know balance. Alright, fucking Thanos. You can't be the one speaking. Where's that voice coming from? You're not alive. What were you hoping to accomplish? You're already dead. There is one final guilt, the one called bliss. Those who abandon selfish desires and follow the true way will be granted this final blessing born within me. You just want to watch people die! What the? It's getting dark. Medicine exists because we won't accept suffering and disease. I am mankind's origin, a being who accepts fate without wanting that which is not mine. Don't you see the future you are leaving to your offspring? 10 billion humans fighting over a barren rock. What gives you the right to decide who lives? Can you not see it? I am dead, yet I still live. This is the true fate of mankind. You're wrong. As long as a person chooses to live, they can still bring others happiness. Damn it. Where did he... I can't see. Where'd he go? Dr. Styles, Nurse Angie. This is Delta 5. The targets have been exposed to an airborne hallucinogen. I'm initiating an emergency recovery. Come on, Doctor. Stay with me. So we're tripping out, dudes. The sexual tension. Oh. If they didn't have subtitles, you wouldn't understand half the stuff I said with that voice. Oh, I say, you don't understand what I'm saying, old chap. Simon Belknap as a zombie. Quick, use the whip. Super anime, totally. Epilogue. You're looking a lot better. The numbness should be gone soon. We're giving you a new medication, so don't forget to take it, okay? I won't forget. This was your last examination, so you'll get to go home tomorrow. Why don't you go tell your brother? Okay. Bye, Nurse Angie. Thank you, Dr. Styles. Bye-bye, Amy. She's shown a lot of improvement. Tyler must be relieved. Well, she wasn't our last patient for today. You did good work today, Angie. That reminds me, didn't the chief say he wanted to speak with us? That's right, he did. Can't forget. Wonder what he wants. Derek, thanks you for all you've done. You're fired. What? But, Sybil, you can't quit. Things have started to calm down, and I think it's time to move on. Oh? I bet this means you're getting married. I'm so jealous. What? No, stop jumping to conclusions. How can I put this? I think I want to be a regular doctor. Well, at least you've got connections at Hope, right? Well, I'd have to ask Dr. Casal, and... maybe I will do that. I'm back. Welcome back, Dr. Clarks. We haven't seen Dr. Clarks in a long time. Where'd you go? Don't you ever pay attention? Today was a visitation day. Oh yeah, Blackwell. Right. I let Victor come along to visit the professor today, but, well, it's not easy to have a conversation with two geniuses. I could barely keep up, let alone add to the discussion. It's too bad the world can't benefit from Professor Blackwell's brilliant mind anymore. Such a shame. The government was nice to let us visit him and all, but couldn't they go all the way and give him amnesty or something? Even if they did, I doubt Blackwell would accept it. He's determined to spend the rest of his life in prison, atoning for his sins. I feel sorry for Angie. I do too, but she seems to be handling it well. The committee isn't happy about the British Navy withholding all that information they found on guilt. At this rate, it's going to end up locked away in a classified vault. Well, the Delphi have been apprehended, and Edith Pharmaceuticals was placed on the international watch list. But we still don't know the truth behind the atom Derek saw. Excuse us. You want to speak with us, Dr. Hoffman? That's right. Thanks for coming. Please, have a seat. Pack your things, get the fuck out. Oh, Caduceus International held a conference today. They asked us for a favor. Some people in Brussels contracted a new disease, and Caduceus has asked that you operate on them. Is it another guilt? Is it another guilt? Fortunately, no. It looks to be a rare strain of an endemic disease. Remember, Caduceus is responsible for treating more than just guilt. Then, why did they ask for me? Everyone in the medical world has heard about Dr. Derek Stiles and his miraculous healing touch. They asked for you because you're an excellent doctor, and they'd like to research your abilities. They're researching me? That's a little, maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. You've impressed everyone, Derek. They want to learn from you. Life of a doctor isn't easy. You have to teach others, even though you're still learning yourself. Good luck in Brussels. I accept this mission. We've also received these letters. They were addressed to Caduceus, but I think they were meant for you. Where were these envelopes from? Why don't you read them and find out? Thank you, Doctor. Danke. Arts.
Johnny redeeming a Duke impression. I'll give you a Duke impression. This trauma is front and center. Dirtbag. Off trauma, you're front and center.
Oh no, their bodies are cut off. Now, if you were actually on the DS, the space in between the two screens would make this line up nicer. But as it is right now, I think these two need to be operated on because, it's like a magician's, sawing the person in half trick gone wrong. Yes, Johnny popped in a little bit earlier, Donut. Merci. Medicine. Such neat handwriting. Looks like they're recovering nicely. All 7 guilt subjects were treated and returned home. I hope they can move past all this and live normal lives. Gracias, médico. Reading these letters really puts it all in perspective. Being a doctor isn't easy, but we can actually save someone's life. You just need to remember that when things get tough, rather. Can't even pronounce that one. Obrigado, médico. Also, I'm sure I'm pronouncing some of this wrong. I can't even attempt to pronounce whatever this is. No matter how painful something is, it can always be healed, as long as you stay alive. You showed me that, Doctor. Huh? There were 8 letters. The last one is from me. I'm looking forward to us spending more time together. Same here. So, Angie, want to go out for a drink? They're actually very short. They did surgery to themselves, and it was a complete success. Also, yes, Donna, you are still awake. Now, we have beaten the game, but there is one other thing I at least want to do. I was not able to show off one of the game over screens. It's supposed to be, instead of just being Derek saying retry, it should like show like a, in my mind, it looks like a cigarette, like an ashtray, like a glass ashtray, but it's a bunch of scalpels laid on, sitting on top of it in like a big circle, and then it would have this like sad text. It's all like dark and red, and it's like sad text like, Dr. Styles couldn't handle the pressure of being a doctor, so he left forever. Grim shit like that. It's supposed to happen. I just don't know what triggers it. And you can't do it on the challenge screens. It has to be during the course of the actual game, because otherwise when you lose on the challenge, when you go to the mission selects, when you fail, it just kicks back to the menu. You don't get to see that ending thing. I don't know why I couldn't show it off. I don't know if it's because it has to be not by misses, but it has to be by the vitals, or, you know, I don't think it can be time limit and miss limit. I think it has to be the vitals, but it must only be for certain operations, because I know I'm not imagining that. Now, maybe I'm confusing some of it with like the Wii version, or possibly even the sequel, but I'm almost certain that there's something for this one. I meant to go grab a picture of it, but I didn't. I forgot to, so, well. That's Portuguese. Okay, yeah, I would never have gotten that. So it looks like a mop. Yeah, it's, some of the pictures, like, Styles doesn't look as good in. In the sequel, they change up the art style pretty drastically. I would say it reaches more of a level of like how like Persona and all that kind of has like a really like unique art style. It's kind of jarring to go from the Angie here to the one in the Wii version or in the sequel. But I had mentioned it before. I definitely intend to play number 2 on the DS here for you guys at some point, but not back to back. It'll be a while before we come back and do that one. Also, yes, bro, don't worry about that. I'm doing things for a reason. Just don't worry about it. Hey, who's leaving? No leaving. Oh, I guess my brother's leaving. Okay, so real quick. This is the one thing I do want to show you guys. When you beat the game, obviously you have access to all of the missions. You can see your score and your rank. We had some S's, we got some sass, some sasa, some ass, some ass. We at least got an S on the final, but look at this. X1, kakakara cake, teriyaki. Time, I think, is that a default thing? It's like just showing you 30 seconds and 1,000 points. I think it's like a default thing. That's not like the actual time limit. So, in the thing, you got gas and you were like maybe hallucinating. It's kind of like left like was that real? Was Adam actually there? What was Dr. Styles seeing and hearing? I always like to believe that this is essentially that missing gap when everything started to go dark, because look at how this is told here. This is mankind's first sin. Dr. Styles' unreleased report number 1, Invisible Blades, Teriyaki. Man created swords to kill, and was in turn killed by swords. Don't you see? Man has always sought ways to achieve death. That's not true. We created many other things in order to live. I believe that the way it's kind of like depicted here is that when he was actually hallucinating and like blacking out and all that, he was actually having a conversation here with Adam, and he had to undergo a bunch of these operations, and it all like happened in a flash or whatever. I don't know. Explain it however you want. Or maybe he was just hallucinating that he had to do these against Adam. But that's how I like to believe it connects. Rolled out of the dumpster behind the tennies. I am not going to do these on here because there's no fucking way I'm doing it without the DS. No matter how hard you try, you cannot overcome the power of death. Watch this level of bullshit from this game. Okay, first of all, vitals are gonna get fucked. Watch a task do these things. It's amazing to watch a task do it. Super fast without the healing touch. It's insane. People strive toward death. Only a fool could deny that. These are the guilt operations on fucking crack. They fuck you hard. There are strategies to doing it. You have to have a game plan. And yes, you have the healing touch. And believe me, even that ain't enough to save you sometimes. We didn't even get past the first wave. Now I fucked up and I didn't do like the strategy proper, but I knew I wasn't gonna try to, because I can't do it with the speed of this here. You have to be on your A game with a perfect plan to fucking beat these. You have to abuse every trick you know in the game. Pump the vitals before you get to the thing where once you start doing that, those fuckers are gonna come in. You need to use the gel as a in-between constantly, especially in this one. Because you do it to keep these from bleeding as much and to keep the vitals up a little bit, because you get vitals from the gel. You literally are like, reveal them, cut them, gel, laser, gel, laser, gel. You know, when you get a moment when you can actually pump some vitals back up. When you actually have an opening, suture, gel. You gotta just move, man. This is probably one of the harder ones to do. Just because this one is really brutal. Some of the other ones, they really aren't like too much harder. They don't necessarily do anything extra. It's just like more vital loss and you gotta go a little faster, but nothing about it changes too much. This one requires a ridiculous amount of precision and speed and planning. So, this is why we're not going to actually do these here. But I wanted to show you how quickly you get fucked by this thing. Like, watch this. I'm not gonna actually do anything. I'm gonna let it just play out when I reveal the things. If you don't cut them out, watch how fast they cut this fool up. Watch a video for how this story is. I can't remember if you actually get any extra like story bits from the end here completing these. It's been so long, I don't remember. I don't think you really do. This really is just like an extra mode, you know, for the hardcores. So what I'm gonna do is get a miss. We're gonna max out the vitals, and as soon as those guys appear, I'm gonna stop doing anything and watch his vitals. Like, count this shit. Watch how fast he dies. He'll cut you, he'll cut you, cut you, cut you, cut you, cut you. I mean, they cut, they cut, they cut. They just don't stop cutting. I remember it being faster in my head, but I think when you get later and you have the big guy too, it's like we're not even at the big guy yet. So yeah, fuck doing the X missions here. I've done them before, I'm just not gonna do them here. Yeah, like 10 seconds or under. Like, if you're not doing anything, like I should have just been pumping vitals constantly just to see how long you could withstand that, but it only helps so much, and then the game will just start to really lag because there's just so many cuts on screen. Do them again. Yeah, watch it. In getting prepped for this, I watched a task of all the X missions. It's hilarious because they don't use the healing touch. They don't even use the syringe for injecting vitals. I want to say they had to use gel though. I'm trying to remember. But like, no healing touch, no stabilizer, no injecting the stabilizer. I think just moving bullshit tasks fast and gel. It's hilarious to actually watch it do it because there's no way a human could ever do it. There is a technique for humans to do dual stylus. I've never done it myself, but supposedly you can get really good at using two stylus playing the game. What it helps do is shorten the time of having to like switch tools. If I can do this here with this one stylus, and quickly, boom, switch to the other thing with the other stylus, it helps you immediately jump from one thing to the other. That's a thing about the Wii version, Second Opinion. You play it with the Wiimote, clearly, and then you have the joystick. Your tools are on the joystick wheel, so you can, the 8 directions. On the Wii, you can switch super fast. When you get really good at the game, you just go like that. You're just like, you move to the tools instantly. You don't have to move your stylus, click here, and come back. I keep the Wiimote here on my target, and just switch tools, and just... That's why Second Opinion on the Wii, I felt like, in general for me, was way easier than the DS, because that alone made it flow so fast. And they tweaked some of the operations to honestly make them easier. Some they maybe made a little harder and a little more interesting, like the bomb, they change it up. But I found just personally that the Wii version was in general easier to do because they tweaked a few things, and it was just a little more forgiving, and you can switch tools like so much faster. Good gaming and raging. Yes, good night, Donut. We are going to be ending here. If you do this, you're qualified to be an actual doctor. Yeah. Not to mention, you only have to move your hand like an inch or two on the little screen with the DS. Yeah. Mouse has a lot more movement. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why doing it here with the mouse, it's just, man, it's like night and day. But I am glad that I was able to at least show off the game with this and make do. It was not pretty for some of it, but we were able to get by. And I definitely used the healing touch more than I would have otherwise. Now, that is going to be it for this. Let's save this state just for the heck of it. We are done with Trauma Center. What's going to be up next is, I thought about it. I've got some stuff going on next week. There is a 95% chance I do not stream next week. In fact, I almost think I'm just going to, by default, I think we're going to skip next week on Thursday for our regular schedule and pick it back up the following Thursday. So, April 4th, I don't expect there to be a stream. We'll pick it back up on the 11th. And I have planned, I think we finally need to go ahead and do it. We'll get back to finishing Crowd Control. We're going to finish Mario 3. I don't know how much time it would take for that stream. It could be like only an hour and a half, depending on how it goes. We may not fill the full time. I don't really have anything planned for it after. It might be a shorter stream if we do that. But we're going to finish Crowd Control. So expect that in 2 weeks. Skipping your birthday? You darn right. There goes everyone's fuck a week. The fuck week is gone, guys. Turning 24 next week? Fill out with Tetris, maybe? Hey, Coolio. I'm sure you've just been lurking, which is fine. Tetris. Oh! Coolio might have something there. Yeah, you know what? We will see. That is actually not a bad suggestion, Coolio, because that one doesn't really have an end to it per se, right? We don't have to like beat the whole game. It's just kind of like maybe we can kind of duck around in that, because that was like the first thing we did when we originally tested it. We haven't been back there since. You know what? And it's on the same console, like it's NES. I have my setup there. You know what? I will keep that as a filler potential. For all we know, though, I could get screwed, and World 8 might take me 2 hours, in which case that's the whole stream and that's it. So be it. Fine, whatever. But, yeah. Someone please stream and play so we can celebrate. Just got the end. I know. We finished the game, Coolio. We did it. You missed the Rage Cage. About to start your freshman year. Is it Tetris with music from the Nutcracker? Absolutely. My audience, so yes, I will get screwed. See, that's kind of the point, though, right? It's like, I'm just thinking, it's only one world, but it is also World 8, and it is you guys, so we might be stuck for 2 hours. I don't know. Study hard and don't do drugs. Anyways, let's go ahead and end it for tonight, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Bro, Donut, Sia, Captain N, Kickass, Magus, Anonymous, Alexander, Johnny, Paul, Mag, Coolio for popping in at the end. Like I said, so don't expect a stream next Thursday. We'll pick up the following on the 11th, and we'll do Crowd Control, and we'll finish Mario 3, and maybe a little Tetris thrown in there on top of it. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for me tonight, guys. Thanks, guys, for coming out. I'll catch you guys later.